Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I thank the gentleman from Texas for yielding and for leading on this issue, leading around this nation. So far away from Texas as even Iowa, the gentleman from Texas has fought for the full 100% repeal of Obamacare and laid out, I think, a good strategy for the future health care circumstances in America. First, Mr. Speaker, I would say that when this passed, many of us went through a long battle here on the floor of the House of Representatives and outside among the masses of people that came here and surrounded the United States Capitol to plead, do not take our liberty, let us manage our own health and our own health care, and let us purchase a health insurance policy that is right for us, not one that the government thinks is right for us, and let's do something that's constitutional. Well, we watched as that drama unfolded and engaged in that drama. I have a number of scars left over from that, but in the end, Obamacare passed by hook, by crook, and by legislative shenanigan. History shows that, and the litigation that has emerged and the litigation yet to emerge will shape this to some degree, but this Congress needs to resolve this. And what had happened was, in the election in 2010, 87 freshman Republicans were elected into office here to come, and every single one of them ran on the full 100% repeal of Obamacare. That was a transformative election. It shifted the majorities from the Democrats to the Republicans, Mr. Speaker, a mandate to repeal Obamacare. We acted on that mandate. And in fact, the morning after Obamacare was passed, I was at the door. My staff was actually at the door. I'd written the bill in the middle of the night to repeal Obamacare. I had the first draft to repeal Obamacare, a component of 40 words, and it has to apply to 2 sections of the bill. That bill was drafted March 24th of 2010, filed March 25th of 2010. I filed a discharge petition down here on the floor on the 16th of June 2010. It received 173 signatures with Republicans in the minority, Mr. Speaker. It's been a long effort, but we voted on the full repeal of Obamacare, H.R. 2 by Mr. Cantor on the 19th of January 2011. Another time on the 7th of July 2012, another repeal by Mr. Cantor, always with the 40-word king language in it. And again on the 16th of May 2013, H.R. 45. We have been bringing the full repeal of Obamacare here to the floor over and over again to give everybody an opportunity, even those who didn't have an opportunity to get involved in this debate, to go on record and tell us where you want to see the future of the health care circumstances here in the United States. Every Republican up to this point has voted to repeal Obamacare. Every member of the House, with the exception of those that were sworn in for the first time for this Congress, has had that chance. Now we give everyone that chance, and we will send a full repeal over to the Senate so the 9 freshman Republicans over there can clearly also go on record, because we want to elect a president who will take the oath in January 20, 2017.
Gentleman's recognized.
Thank you. To sign the repeal of Obamacare at the podium on the west portico of the Capitol as the very first act of the next President of the United States. So I thank the leadership for incorporating my language into this bill. I thank those all across this country who have stepped up to defend our constitutional liberties, our personal liberties, and when this is done, we'll get to work on putting together a good health insurance and health care delivery system in America, in spite of all of the time that we have lost fighting over this unconstitutional mess called Obamacare. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield back the balance of my time.